The Cybertruck bomber, the New Orleans attacker, the first and second Trump assassins, and the January 6th pipe bomber were lone actors. But there's some coincidences. Livelsberger, Jabbar, and Routh all had ties to Fort Bragg, a known center of unconventional warfare. Both Livelsberger and Jabbar were Afghanistan Army vets, IT specialists, and used rented electric trucks from the Turo app, a direct person-to-person car rental. Jabbar, Routh, and Crooks were all donors to the Democrat PAC Act Blue. Livelsberger and Routh were both recruiting Ukrainian soldiers. Livelsberger was in a reality TV show for Green Berets. Routh was in a commercial for Ukraine's Azov Battalion, trained by our CIA and funded by BlackRock, and Crooks was in a BlackRock commercial. Here's the explanation. Livelsberger was on video charging and cleaning his truck, as anyone who planned to explode it would, pulls up the Cybertruck in front of the Vegas Trump Tower to send a message to the president that he supports, blasts his head without making a sound, and then the poorly constructed IED explodes the truck, leaving his plastic ID and paper passport lightly charred around the edges, still legible. His body burnt beyond recognition, his carbon steel gun melted, and his phone torched. But from the torched phone, the police were able to release a text message that reads like a Facebook post saying that this was not a terrorist attack. Impressive work by law enforcement, considering the FBI still can't get past the password to a teenager's phone. Now, a revealed email indicates that Livelsberger's motive was to bring attention to the secret that the recent drones had alien UFO technology, but the photo of the email wasn't taken by the recipient. And the email was sent on the 31st, but his signal safety number, which is unique to your phone and SIM card, changed on the 29th. Now, Jabbar, who earned a Global War on Terrorism Service Medal, according to the FBI, despite pledging allegiance to ISIS on Facebook before last summer, was not on the FBI's radar. But the same day as the Cybertruck explosion, Jabbar put 2 IEDs on Bourbon Street, rammed his car into foot traffic, unaliving 15 people, all while recording on his metaglasses, and was able to do this because the hydraulic steel barricades that are supposed to protect pedestrians were down, and no one knew why.
We have these hydraulic steel barriers from past events. Last Mardi Gras, this happened to an extent, maybe not terrorism, but still people getting hit in mass population with vehicles. Those barricades were not up, period. They had the flimsy orange ones that you could just push over with your finger. We actually thought it was kind of odd.
Thankfully, police unalived him before he could set off the IEDs, but just hours later, hundreds of pro-Palestine protesters in New York called for intifada and chanted, "We will honor all our martyrs." And less than 2 days after an ISIS-inspired terrorist attack, the FBI